And welcome back to the Dave K Show. I'm David K. Jarreau. Once again, welcome, my friends. We are glad to have you back. And in the studio tonight, our last guest of the night is Mr. Vernell Davis, and he is running for City Council District 1 in the city of New Roads, Louisiana. And welcome, Mr. Vernell Davis. How you doing?
How you doing, Mr. David? Fine.
We're doing pretty good. Just a little close to the mic right there. We'll make sure we hear you, because you are used to handling a mic, I tell you that.
For sure, for sure.
Okay. All right. We got a few things to talk about. We got this election going on that's pretty hot and heavy right now. And Vernell, you know what? Everybody knows who you are around here. You don't need an introduction. But we have a few people that are listening from out of state and out of town or whatever. Just kind of maybe tell the people who you are and kind of your background.
Okay. My name is Vernell Davis, and I'm a retired police officer with the city of New Roads. I'm married for 27 years to Sheila Davis, and I'm the father of 2 children, Jarreau Davis and Whitney Davis. I also have 2 grandkids. I've served for city council for the past 4 years, and I would like to continue to do so.
Right. Okay. Very good. What I want to do is, you know what? Before we get into our questions, this thought popped in my mind. I've been wanting to ask everybody that's come in through City Council, and while I got you here, I'm going to ask you. This is kind of off the cuff. You don't know about to ask you, but I'm going to ask you. And the question is, we see these video cameras or these cameras on the red lights. Okay, so I got people thinking Big Brother's watching them. I got people thinking they're 24/7 cameras. What are these cameras about on the red lights?
Really, they're not operating right now.
Really?
No, they're not. They're not operating right. From what I can, from what they were telling me, is they're not operating right now.
Okay, what's the purpose of the cameras?
We're really for traffic control, and we have cameras that we have all in certain areas of the city that really pinpoints, hot spots.
Okay.
Like for accidents.
Okay.
In case of a bank robbery or some of those things.
So they're not for speeding or traffic citations?
Citations.
Okay. And what will they do? They're timed, like when the red light turns red, they're timed to see a vehicle passing through the light
exactly.
when it shouldn't be?
Well, like I said, those they're not operating right now.
Okay. And any idea when they're going to be fully functional?
Oh, they are fully functional, but they're going to be back. I probably have them. They may be operating right now.
Okay, and that runs through the mayor's office. Is that how it goes, or the city police department, or
through the city police department?
See, I've heard so many different things. I know we're getting off topic, but I really wanted to get this question out because it has to do with with your tenure and everything. But a lot of people say that these cameras go to Baton Rouge and they go to other parishes.
No, it runs through the city police department.
Because I have a lot of people ask me that.
The chief and the I think it was the one of the other officers, Sergeant Moore. They came in and they did a demonstration over at City Hall one night, and they showed how it was operating. It's like a 4-part camera deal.
Right.
And what it does, it pinpoints Hospital Road or on Main Street, on Main Street.
Okay.
Different areas.
Interesting. Okay. Well, we got that out the bucket because a lot of people are asking about that. So now you know what the cameras are all about in New Roads. Okay. So basically, Vernell, we established who you are and everything. Maybe just kind of tell me what made you get interested in the city council in particular, and why you're running for a re-election right now.
Okay. Well, David, I'm just gonna get on this little point right here.
Okay.
After being forced into retirement, I feel that I can still be of use to the community.
Sure.
And I still want to serve the people of New Roads, and that's basically my main reason for running for re-election.
Sure, that's what it's all about.
And we're running for city councilman and running back for re-election.
Right. Okay. The question I've been asking is talk about the good points of New Roads, but that theme comes up so often. Everybody knows what the good points of New Roads is, but talking door to door out there to some of your constituents out there, what are some people coming to you with as far as concerns?
Okay.
Maybe one particular thing that kind of just resonates over and over again.
Okay. Well, my constituents, they're very easy to please. They don't ask for very much. They ask for simple things like grass cutting, culverts, fair utilities. And to be honest with you, I would like to see more activities for the youth.
Right. Right.
I think more dollars need to be put in recreations.
Okay.
And for the youth. And keep them focused on the right path.
Sure.
That would keep them focused on the right path.
And as far as the youth is concerned, who would be, I guess, administering that particular program? Would it be the police department? Would it be an outside agency coming in to help get the youth where they should be?
Well, between the mayor, the council, the park director, I think we can work that out ourselves.
Sure.
To be honest with you.
Okay.
I think it's worked well.
In your opinion, right now, what's the current state of the New Rose City Police Department? Are we pretty much where we need to be right now, or we got some more good things down the road headed our way, or?
I think we're in pretty good shape right now.
Okay.
I think we're doing well.
Okay.
Crime rate is down. It's always been down in the city. That's one thing I know as a retired police officer. We always had crime rate that was pretty low.
Okay.
And things are working out pretty well for us. The police department is doing a good job. And it's just working out real good.
Okay. Very, very good. All right. Very good. So if and when you're elected again, are there any particular programs you want to try to kick off, or you have any goals that you want to set immediately once you go back into office? Like I said, any visions that you might have that you want to see completed in the near future?
Basically, the building that Dr. Collins was talking about.
Right. We
have to see what we can do with that building, and it was a good idea that he brought up.
Right. Right.
That's just one thing. There's a lot of things that the city can prosper for and making a lot of money from.
Right.
Basically, just a whole bunch of different things.
Right. Right. I see you. Well, we got elections coming up pretty soon, so you want to talk to. I'm going to give you 1 minute right now just to pretty much talk to your constituents out there and just kind of encourage them to go out there and vote and just tell them what Vernell Davis is all about.
Okay. There's one other thing, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I want to tell them, the greatest thing about living in New Rose is the people. I know we have our issues, time after time, but as a whole, living in New Rose, living is a safe place. Living in town is a nice place to live. The people are great. I love being around them. And myself, it's been an honor and a pleasure to serve the citizens of New Rose. And I'm humbly asked for their prayers and their votes on October 2nd. I just hope I can make it back in.
There you go. It sounds great.
And if they need to contact me, they can contact me at area code 225-718-0371.
All right.
Day or night.
Very, very good. Very good. So you're available to the people. That's great.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, there you have it. Mr. Vernell Davis, running for City Council, District Number 1, over here in the beautiful city of New Rose, Louisiana. All right. Well, it was a pleasure having you, Mr. Vernell.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, Mr.
All right.
David.
Very good. We're looking forward to having you on. Maybe after you get reelected or whatever, we might have you on and just discuss some other issues that are going on or whatever.
I'll be glad to come back.
All right. Very good. Okay. Well, what we're going to do right now is, instead of going to our break, we're going to go ahead and close our show right now. But what I want to do is I want to thank all of our listeners that faithfully join us every week. And tell you what, spread the word, because we have a new Facebook page. It's called the Dave K Show Facebook page. Just go ahead and do a search on that and you'll find it, and just become a friend. And we'll keep you up to date on all of the happenings and the show guests and everything through the Facebook page. And we're also working on some good things like a website, and we're going to have a YouTube channel. We have a video camera in the studio. And then we're working on getting our video situation squared away, where we can actually let y'all actually see what we're doing in the studio right here. And stay tuned. And right after the show, we're going to have this show encoded where everybody can broadcast, or everybody can download the archives and listen to it in its entirety. And once again, we're here every Monday night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time here on www.newrosedaily.com. And we're going to go ahead and sign off right now. We always like to dedicate our show to all of our emergency people, our first responders, EMTs, paramedics, and all those people out there that make us just a little bit safer wherever we may be. And for Jim Hasinger, for David K. Jarreau, and of course Timothy Thomas and Grant Jarreau, well, I am David K. Jarreau, and we're signing off, and we'll see you next week.
All I wanna do when I wake up in the morning is see your eyes. Rosanna, Rosanna, never thought that a girl like you could ever care for me. Rosanna.